Hello everyone, and let's talk about whether generative AI will drive the association communication department down to one within the next several years. Generative AI is revolutionizing all aspects of association work, whether it's communication, whether it's event attendance and planning, whether it's member services, whether it's the work of chapter volunteers. And so I'll tell you about a scenario planning exercise I did with an association of over 100 staff focusing on its communications department. Now, at the start of 2025, the communications department was about 20-ish professionals, and so we evaluated what would happen if current generative AI trends continue, and which they have over the last 2 years. So the predictions for generative AI trends over the last 2 years have actually come to fruition. So anticipating that predictions for generative AI trends over the next several years will come to fruition as well, what will happen to the communications department? Now, in 2025, it's pretty clear that generative AI will increasingly handle routine tasks like announcements, data analytics. The AI will provide and automate a lot of support of routine tasks, although human creativity will remain central. By the end of 2025, the communications department will be reduced to about 17 staff because of automation. What about 2026? The automation will definitely be enhanced. Generative AI will parse real-time member data and identify more and more engagement opportunities. The strategic roles with the remaining people will be more strategic, managing AI tools and focusing on brand stewardship, approving it, with AI tailoring messages with minimal supervision, but editing by people and approval by people. So the team size will reduce from about 17 staff, we estimate it to about 14 staff. Okay, what about next year? 2027 will be a year of advanced multimedia generation. Generative AI is already able to produce quite good text. It's in the early stages of producing video and audio, voiceovers, interactive materials, course content. By 2027, it will have high-level production values, no question about it. So humans will focus on approving generative AI-driven content variations and customizations in all areas and overseeing ethical guidelines, responding to crises. The team size, we estimate, will shrink to maybe about 10 professionals, maybe a little bit less. Next year, 2028, what will happen then? AI will be increasingly able to adjust its messaging dynamically based on how association members engage, volunteers engage with the association's content. Humans will act as ethical guidelines and strategic overseers. Generative AI will learn from cultural moments, from association members, but still will require human oversight for more sensitive context. The team size will be about 4 to 5 professionals. Next year, 2029, will be a year of near autonomous AI, where generative AI will create a lot of data for very customized, personalized engagement with individual members and their needs. And the role of remaining staff will be to safeguard the association's vision and mission and to evaluate AI-suggested partnerships for cultural sensitivity and alignment. So the generative AI will essentially do everything humans will need to strategically check it and communicate with the association's leadership to make sure that the communication is aligned with the broader mission of the association. So probably only 2 communications professionals will remain at that stage. 2030 will be a time of a single individual, the head of brand integrity, who will oversee all communications, managing generative AI directives, monitoring ethical guidelines, and aligning it with organizational goals. AI will launch campaigns autonomously, create content, negotiate media, track trends. The humans will ensure authentic connections to members and alignment with the leadership team of the association. What are the benefits? There's going to be reduced overhead, faster feedback loops, personalized member engagement. The risks are cultural insensitivity, loss of a human connection, and over-reliance on automation. And clearly, over time, the generative AI will be able to address these risks. It will address loss of human connection, it will address cultural insensitivity. So without rushing it, it's just natural for things to go this way, to go down from 20-ish staff to about 1 within the next 5 years. Now, of course, scenarios are strategic tools, they aren't guarantees. we need to balance automation with human oversight, but you need to remember that your association needs to adapt effectively and swiftly. Leaders must define boundaries and anchor generative AI in core values, but generative AI will definitely reshape the field, and adaptive leaders need to look forward and do such strategic exercises themselves if they want to be prepared, if they want their association to be prepared for our increasingly disrupted world. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Future Ready Association. Please make sure to subscribe wherever you checked out this show and leave a review. It helps others discover the show and it helps us improve the show. And if you have any questions, email me at gleb, Gleb, @disasteravoidanceexperts.com.